Virgo, let's go. How are you doing? Hit the like, hit subscribe. If you are new, welcome in. We are about to dive in to your energy, what's going down. I have chosen you personally because I need high vibes, and I know that my Virgos have been in high vibes because I've been in high vibes. So I'm trying to engage with the high vibrational collective. Let's go. What do you want to know? What questions do you have? Why are you here today? What's going down? Let's dig in. Hit the like button, send me your energy. Say an affirmation, take a minute to tap your energy in, telepathically send me your vibes, and we're going, okay? Show me divine rest and rejuvenation. Oh, I like it. This is normally 4 of Cups, but with you today, we are looking at a strong, stable, grounded period of rest and rejuvenation where you're going within. You're looking at yourself. The sun's out. You had the sun the other day. Oh my God, are you shining bright? Some of you getting out in the sun. Some of you sunbathing a little bit more. Some of you taking a minute to just step back. And when you're walking out in the street, look up to the sun. Stay in this line of sight of the sun. That's very important. When I'm going out on a spiritual journey, going out for a walk in the woods, the forest, doing what I've got to do around town, I make sure I try and stay in the sight of the sun. Oh, if you get it, you get it. When the cloud comes over and you move out of the line of the sun and suddenly it's a bit chilly, if you're in the United Kingdom, you would know that chilly breeze when you're not in the sight of the sun. So move back in line with the sun and just, bathe in it. As I say that, the sun is bursting through my window, it's shining bright in my face. I'm not going to move my position and change. I'm going to bask in the gorgeous heat that comes from the divine. And that is the message for you. What is the sun in your life? What is lighting you up in your life? What is making you feel incredible? Jesus. 2 cards coming out following that. Third eye chakra, throat chakra. You're working hard on your chakras. You're aligning. In the past, you've had to have a lot of patience. Whatever's gone on, it has required patience. And guess what that patience has done for you? It's given you wisdom. Whatever you do in the next week and a half, I want to say 14 days. I want to say 7 days is significant. Then I want to say 12 days is significant. 13 and 14 shift. Major paradigm shift. Yeah, things are getting clear in your mind. You see the truth now. Yeah, the truth that truth reveals is a hard sword to yield. That is my quote that I've been banging out a lot recently, and I want you to sit with that. The truth that truth reveals is a hard sword to yield. That means when you're speaking on the truth, it's hard. As a spiritualist, as a clairvoyant, as a unique individual, whatever you believe in and whatever your truth is, it's always going to affect someone else who doesn't want to know the truth. But it's your truth. It's your sword. Sword is about mental clarity, preservation, yeah? Psychological well-being. You need to wave your sword high. You need to wave your mental health high. You need to wave your thoughts, feelings, and ideas high. And you can only do that when you are confident enough to stand in your truth. Choices need to be made though, Virgo. Choices need to be made about people that you cannot trust, about lies and deceit in your life. Deception energy here. You're choosing very, 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 very wisely about who you talk to, who you engage with, who you move forward with in your life. Is serious. It's really serious because in the past, you know what relationships, what people around you have kept you in a fear vibration, kept you feeling trapped, kept you feeling lackluster, kept you feeling like you can't move. You've had to go for a spiritual journey, a serious form of ascension, and you've had to do that all by yourself. And you've had to move away from really any lies and deceit, any vibrations that don't allow you to truly shine. As a result, now you have a relationship in your life, a lover. It looks gorgeous. Firstly, I could say that you wouldn't have this loving relationship that you do now if you first did not love yourself. You've been doing mirror work, and I say that loosely for all of you guys, because when I talk about spiritual constructs over here and I talk about different spiritual ideologies, in my mind, I always know I'm talking about something serious in the 3D. So when I talk about mirror work, if you're a witch and you're a real spiritualist, a light worker who engages with that, some of you will sit there and focus on yourself in the mirror, stare at yourself, do affirmations, do love things. But the truth of the matter is, mirror work is very simply, in the 3D term, knowing who you are. Understanding who you are inherently and being confident enough to look at your own reflection, reflect on your life, yeah? Praise yourself, affirm yourself, lift yourself up, have an attitude of gratitude, know who you are. I always talk a lot as well about being the pillar, yeah? When I get stressed and I'm overwhelmed and I'm concerned about anything in my life, the main thing I have to come back to, and this is what the reading is saying, is I have to come back to being the pillar in my life. And I have to say, I cannot be moved. Yeah, we are all our own unique ecosystems. The core of who we are sits in the micro of the system. There are several other rings that ripple out across space and time within our ecosystems, local community, neighborhood, family, friends, social networks, social media included. Whatever it is, it ripples out across the ecosystem. But you are the pillar. You are the micro in the system. Can't move without the micro. The micro is the seed, the initiator, the start of space-time. So you need that in order to I want to say elaborate on who you are in this lifetime. Weird way to say elaborate, because I really want to say extend, evolve, ascend, evolve, all of those kind of words. But elaborate is, there's a reason I'm saying that, because I know over the next 7 days, 14 days, you need to elaborate on your ideas, your plans, your creative ideas, your personal endeavors. You need to be able to speak confidently about what you're doing, and you can't be coming around moving back and forth with insecurity and uncertainty. You know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you know what your purpose and destiny is, and you're making the right plans. Now, the only thing is, I see a relationship in the future that is absolutely loving and balanced, but I see a relationship in the now moment that you're resting from that is incomplete. It's a passionate new beginning, and you do actually love this person. There's a lot of confidence here. Solar plexus coming out, along with another yellow card, which is the star. You're healing your confidence, and you're stepping into a really, really loving vibration where the devil can't run. Maybe you watch my devil readings talking about the time is now to remove the devil. If you haven't, go and watch that. It's about an hour long, but at the end of the day, after that transmission, you will truly, truly understand your relationship with self and the dark and light in your mind, the devil and the ego in your mind, the positive and negative in your mind, and how to break those curses. You've got a business idea, business endeavor, you want to work with someone, level up in your career, get a promotion, get a new job, master some kind of, get master's degree, study, level up in your career, whatever that case is. Yeah, independent leveling up. You went through some difficulty, serious difficulty in love and heartbreak. Yuck. Yeah. Oh my God. When I'm looking at the cards, I'm like, oh my God, I want to put them away. Fuck. What do I say? The truth of the matter is, big up your blood clot self, because whoever you was with before this, whatever relationship you was in before this, whatever was pulling you away from love and your true self and your true happiness, yeah? The career that you want, the life that you want, the family you want, the kids that you want, the husband and wife that you want, whatever it is, it was blocked, truly, truly blocked, because of all of these people in your life and all these decisions that you are making on the behalf of other people. Why are you making decisions on behalf of everyone else? They can't make their own decisions. So many times, especially Virgos, because I always talk about how analytical us Virgos are. We're always on job. We're always doing the right thing. We always go within in the hermit mode. If you go to my Xena Warrior Princess reading, the Virgo one where it's a meme of Xena Warrior Princess, I'll go in on what it means to release your throat chakra. Virgo, if you're really about it and you're new to the channel, I would advise you to go and watch the last 4 Virgo reads, because they're so inspiring, so empowering. It will tap you in on your whole life journey, what you've been going through, what's going down, and where you're going now. I'm honoured to be able to come over to this platform, share my gifts and abilities with you, moreover share the readings with you. And a lot of readers, they'll just read every single week or day and just come through with new energy. I like to keep my collective strong. I've got a clear mind's eye, mindsight is what I'm getting and what I want to stick with, whereby I can see the connected nature of the past reading, what's been going on, and I can see the energy that reoccurs in the reading. So if you're coming through and you're staying as a regular over here, thank you so much. I really do love and value you, because I've been working my ass off trying to get my numbers up. This is just one of the millions accounts I have, and I've been working across all of them, spreading myself so thin for such a long time, and my numbers really take a long time to grow, because I'm not just being a basic bitch, just niching in on one brand idea and riding that to the wheels fall off. Because if I do that, I'm going to be stuck in a market, in an industry that I know is not totally, I want to say complicit, totally what I want to do with my life. Yeah, there's so many different areas of the world and experiences, things to see, things to do. Yeah, I work across industries, and I've spent at least 7 years carving out a lifestyle where I can move through energy industry, act any way I want, and be who I am when I walk into any single room, and not conform to the standardized narrative of that culture. Yeah. So, for example, I worked in childcare. There was so much perceptions around how I had to behave. I couldn't swear, obviously. If you are a teacher, you have to behave like a teacher. You have to dress like a teacher. The days of me wearing frumpy fucking clothes, my giant double G breast can't even get some oxygen, tight ass fucking tops to cover up the knockers. And then I still want to go out to a yardie rave and turn up on the weekends. I still want to go into other industries and do different stuff. I've had to carve out a lifestyle for myself where I can walk into any room and still be that absolute boss bitch. So I had to pull away from certain elements of the career path, certain job roles that would have forced me into a box where I couldn't breathe in. Now I've managed to pave a way where I can wiggle around the whole fucking industry, still being me. Not easily done, but it's worth it. So if you're young, start making lifelong plans now. And basically, if you're under 64, you're young. If you're over 64, life's just begun for you, but I mean, you've got a lot of weight on your back already and you're ingrained with all the ideologies of life and space-time, so you're going to find it pretty much practically impossible to ingrain new ideologies into your sense of self. You're not old at 64, life's only begun at 64, but the programming is fucking cemented. I'm so sorry. Sorry if you're over 64, I'm sorry. But if you're under 64, you can reprogram anything, guarantee it. No word of a lie. I am a professional. I'm talking about Brodford Brenner, Eric Erickson. I'm talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I'm talking about the Pygmalion effect. I'm talking about self-fulfilling prophecy. These are deeply, highly significant philosophies within social science, within psychology. They are the foundation of space-time. If you know how to transcend beyond psychology and one branch of science and unify the force field. Not anyone will understand that. But I do. Right, one more card, right? I love you guys. Thank you so much for blessing me with your energy today, because if I went over to the Aquarius read, I would be way too pissed off and I'll be cussing out their blood clot. So that's why I'm here with you today. Thank you for blessing me with your energy so I can do a good job for you. Please hit the like and subscribe. And please feel free to check out all the links in the description and follow my accounts if you want to know more. Right, I'm going to run into a little story here that I see going on. I see partnership and alliances, official person, work and toll. So I see something going on in your working environment. It looks really, really interesting. It looks very official. I've got the adjudication card coming out, the official person card coming out. So this is like government. This is SLT, senior leadership team. This is management. This is CEO, founders, all the professional kingpins of the game, I guess. And at the end of the day, all this hard work and labour that you've been going through and doing, right, it has been seen. And there is someone that I feel like's been around you who has seen your journey from adulthood, from childhood to adulthood, from adolescence to adulthood. And as a result, right, your journey has been incredibly beautiful, and you can expect major changes in your life as a result of this. Oh my God. As I said that, the change card come out. Like, my synchronicity is so on point. I'm so glad that I broke the curse of the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra that was plaguing me, because now when I do my readings and I speak so freely like this, and sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I got to watch what I say. Fuck it. I just speak so fluidly and freely, and the cards just flow out in line. Before I've even said it, the same card saying the same thing. The visions and thoughts and the prophecy I get before I do the reading, it comes through and it says it on the card, which is absolute affirmation and confirmation that you just have to follow your truth. You are the truth, yeah? False people been in your life for a long time. A lot of falsehoods, a lot of false ideologies, rooted in what life is and what life's meant to be. But you are now sitting on great fortune, because you are fortunate in this lifetime to live and breathe. And when you understand what your fortune is, when I speak about great fortune and I speak about riches and abundance and wealth, sometimes I go ham, because I come from ends and I come from road, yeah? I'm a real bitch out here. Sometimes I get all that Nang energy. Wagwan fam. But that's where I come from. That's my inner child. That's my heritage, where I come from. So sometimes when I speak about riches and abundance, I worry about how the collective's receiving that, especially people from my old network, because they would receive that in regards to me walking around street in Gucci and Fendi and all them ting there. And I think, I don't really want to speak about that too much, because in the mind, they're going to get misconstrued ideologies of what wealth and abundance is. But I'm at a position in my life where I haven't even got time to reflect or change my approach to accommodate their mindset, so they don't get roped into the ideology and falsehoods of riches that aren't really rich. Because the truth of the matter is that great fortune exists inside of you. I am fortunate. I am greatly fortunate for my ability to exist in the now moment and hear God and believe in my spirit team and love myself and understand my relationship with Source, because doing so allows me to understand the relationship with the wider world and really helps me establish a clear ecosystem. I will be talking about ecosystems over here all day long. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I speak about ecosystems, but you like my content, please go and look at Brodford Brenner's ecological system. Yeah, ecological system, child development. You can type that in on Google, go to the images, and you will see a very simple schematics, a very simple ideology of what an ecosystem looks like. And then just understand that that's how we're all raised from birth. And all of those things in those 5 different rings account for who we are today. How strong they are, how much you use those services, how much you connect with those different people, who those people are in the reality, in real life, it makes a real difference. I also have Radical Self-Love Project out on my Her Members Only channel, which you can go to for free and access a load of content over there, and you'll be able to see and go on a journey with me, which is a very intensive journey, I may add. Yeah, it broke me the first time I done it. I come back to social media, done it with a few others that joined in, and I like to think it didn't break them, but I know it took so many of them on a very intensive journey. And when you go on that journey, it pulls away any sense of self that doesn't truly belong to you and belongs to someone else, or has been imprinted on you in your ecosystem based on an eco standard that is not truly who you are. So I'm going to love you and leave you there, and I want you to know that you're doing incredibly well in life and that you are absolutely privileged. I've got privileged ladies sitting at the bottom of the deck as I close out. Partnerships and alliances, money, riches, abundance, love in a relationship. Yeah, you're a little bit scared about this love at this time, this relationship at this time. It's got you a little bit unsure because of the toxic relationship you was in last. Ew. We could have went deeply into your past relationships, but it was so yucky. I was like, long ting, allow me, let's not go back to the past. Don't look back or you'll turn to stone, right? Sodom and Gomorrah. If you want a little fable, go, what, you're on YouTube now? After this, click Sodom and Gomorrah fable story. Go and watch that. And then imagine that you are the angel is in the story, the ones that came into the village to help other people. But certain people are so obnoxious and so up their own arse, they couldn't see that you were there and you were the light in the room. They just wanted to pilch and pillage you, rape you, take everything you had, use and abuse your skill set. And as a result, God removed you and took you away from all of that dirt and nastiness. And now the kingdom's falling, the town is falling, the whole place is blowing up. And God's saying, don't you dare look back, keep walking, can't afford to turn to stone. Yeah? Go and check that out. Love and light collective. Love you, Virgos. Keep shining bright. Keep being awesome.